This is Norman Woodstock Spalding, Bare Bones Broadcasting. You can see the effect of Europe in my... ay, ay, ay. La tipos when the young La monia da luin, la uswatida la pashati for one. Penny was at Chatton, la the situation. Then you go sit down, let it give you not in the lady, but with the Italians, 7 woo. Bandy Bandy Bella, but letting the yellow woman in Europe. I think, my genetics have been places. I've tracked my genetics as far that way as I can. I can pretty much aspect some. Anyone able? I'm able to so-called. I'm the greatest prophet that ever prophesied right now because I'm the most reminiscing of the past. I'm to prophesy just reminiscing of the past. I'm remembering its effects and how it has to happen again. What do I remember reminiscing the past and predicting its effect? What is the prophecy I give you? Here's what it is. Here's how much misunderstanding you're fooling with right now in your mind. Here's your whole existence. And your past is really pushing the ground. I prophesy nice, wonderful, happens here, nice. Really nice place to live. Creation is nice, and I like creation, and a matter no whale whopper at it. I think it's a functioning failure, and I'm enchanted with it. Do you understand me? I think the Lord could have always done a lot nicer job. Well, wherever I go. Only I don't think it's going to get nicer than this. I hold this priceless. And a place I figure, what? How is the absence of temperature going to get curious with you? Lord said, I built it for my curiosity and my enjoyment. Yeah? Well, what environment you stick it in? Now, you just don't understand. I do understand this much, that the absence of temperature is costing to the presence of it. Now, you tell me that temperature is the presence of is the absence of the presence of something. Basically, it's the temperature is the presence of it is just the absence of cold. The presence of temperature is the absence of cold. In other words, that's all this is, cold. When you find it in temperature, it's just the absence of it. Oh boy! And when you look here, it's pretty accurate. Priceless. The mechanics of this existing alone, to me, leave me in ecstasy. I melt when I'm a retired electrician. I've had to put things together and make them work. Somebody put this together and made it work. Through one switch, it worked. Now, and it's working. Working right now. When I find agony in a place like this, I figure it's broke. Especially when I remember the echo of information telling me that human trail is this long, wonderful, and this much pain. You know where I had as electrician troubleshooting? I've gotten a job this way. Where would you go? Electrician said to me, state supervisor, where would you go? I said to the source, I'd go right to the source and check that switch. His eyes went, wow. It's where I was raised, local 306. My heritage taught me that. Where I was trained, that was on my exam. My 4th year test as an apprentice had that question. Where would you go? I answered that one right. First place you go is the source. Check the switch. Could the switch be bad at the source? Yeah, could be. Sure good. Yep, there's fusing there too. There's all kinds of things at the source. Check it. Before you troubleshoot anything in that plant, check the source. Check it. is check it for any problems it's having. Check the source. A lot of times, the source doesn't even have the energy to run the plant. You have to update the source. You've overloaded the whole damn thing, quite frankly. Adding and adding and adding. Horse pucky. What do you add in a circuit? More protection of failure. What you add? You add more load, more protection of failure. You add more load, more protection of failure. Add more load, more protection of failure. What, Matt? There's so much plan B in everything you add in the circuit? Wow. What a lot of plan B in, huh? What happened to plan A? Make it work. Man. Remember that. That's why you see me go straight at my maker. That's exactly why. Plus Kirchhoff said, whatever coming out went in. Well, then I'm going to source. And you know what source said? All my contents with these human beings. I got nothing left myself. I built it all in creation long before I threw the switch. You want my effect? Go here. You'll get it. And I heard that when I get back and listen to what every one of these biggies had said in philosophy and so on, that's exactly what they said. That's exactly what they said. You want help? Come here. Buddha said it. Jesus said it. Genghis Khan said it. Oh, he was a terrible man. Oh, was he? I smell something else about Genghis Khan. I smell something else about Caesar. I smell something else about Pontius Pilate. I smell something else about Lucifer, and I really smell something about Peter. That stinks. Norman Woodstock Spalding, bare bones. Speaking about what Christ called the truth, what the Scripture calls the truth, I don't think the truth is a poor word. Doesn't let you see a picture of what it is. The truth is a picture in your mind. A remembrance of the sequence of events here. An echo of information, accurate, inclusive. That's the truth. You'll play hell finding it. You can pick up some patterns of the truth and see it's wonderful, and you can see and you can see how it's got tragedy in it and agony, and I'm only to get enough truth to really make this genetically what it is. It's a DNA genetic experience. And I don't know if the truth fits that experience terminology. It's physics. Or it's botany. Where does the truth fit in that study? The word truth. It's a state of curiosity and information and associating. How does the word truth fit there? You mean how genuine the narrator is to the subject? Is that the truth? And the terminology and the comparison the narrator uses to talk about physics and science? Is that the truth? What's that picture? How are you going to get bigger than that, more abstract? How? I'll be back. Norman Woodstock Spalding, sharing his curiosity with the planet Earth. And curiosity. I'm sharing my curiosity with curiosity.